I was disappointed she didn't have me dinner, so I'm flattening her tires all out. Sometimes on these, she just... Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on today's video. We are getting this baby started. We're fixing to run through the animals, and lo and behold, we come out earlier, and let me take you over here and show you this. So we came out here earlier, and there's actually, unfortunately, she's got a flat. And I don't know what she ran over, but it's her fault. I'm blaming her. And I am going to be sending the bill to her. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, that would be my lovely wife. So I'm going to go ahead and check out and see what time it is right now. It is 10 o'clock. So I'm going to charge her about $75 every 10 minutes. And yeah, so, or, no, I better not go down that road. But anyways, we've actually purchased some the green junk to put in there, and I just haven't done it. But today's going to be a great day. So we're going to run down to the shop here in a second, get the air compressor, bring it up here. As you can see, that one's getting low as well. But we're going to go down there, get the air compressor. But I want to run through, check on all the animals, and especially the puppies. The puppies, Mama, been doing pretty good with the puppies. She does not want the puppies on the hay or the actual shaving. So she's got them right by the door. She's got them, she wants them right there on the dirt. We try to put things in there, but I don't know. We're going to let her do her thing. So we're going to get back over here, and we're going to head down there and check out the animals. And I know in a video before, we had some people asking if we would explain what kind of animals we got and what the purpose is of our animals. Well, most of our animals are just pets. Our llamas are pets. So a lot of people say llamas don't, have a reason to be here, that you can't make money off of them. Or here's the deal, we don't try to make money off all of our animals. We just love being around them and love having them. So we're going to go through and check on everything. This is our morning check. And once we get done, I said we're starting with the puppies, but I'm going to start over here. This ain't going to take long, and I'll bring you by. I'll show you one of my daily checks. I just go through and make sure, like I say, their feed and water is, they have constant feed, but their water, sometimes they will bury it. That's one thing I don't like about these here, is because of that. But we will eventually have all of our waters from Coop Works, and it'll be great. So, like I say, is we mix our feed. I put a 22% in there. Then I also have chicken scratch. But as you see, they'll get on top and they'll pick all the corn and leave all the Milo pellets there. So something about these birds here, they do not like the 22% feed I actually feed them. So I may have to get a cover on here. That way it forces them to eat them. Same thing, their feed's there, they're good. That one's, no it ain't. These are our, as y'all, I talked about them the other day. Check on these guys. These are our black Orpingtons. And one thing, well, I check on them all the time. As I walk in here, I see the back of this hen right here. So it kind of concerns me, because sometimes, let me catch her. Come here, baby. Sometimes on these, she just threw up on me. What is going on? What in the world? We might have just saved this bird's life. What in the world is that? All right, I'm gonna have to blur some of this out, but we may have just saved this bird's life. Anyways, I'm going to come back later with some scissors, and I'm going to clean this out here. It looks like she's possibly been stick, but if you don't clean this out, they'll get stopped up. I'm going to put her down. That is a god awful smell. We'll come back and check on her, but I'm fixing to go do a fit change. All right, guys, so I got my new outfit on, and we're going to go back down here and check her out. There's a couple things that could really be going on here. For one, I believe it's possibly a sire crop, or sire crawl, not crop. But there's also, it could be, as I got my attention, all the poo and stuff that was on the back of her tail. It could actually be compact. So actually I got gloves and Steph's side by side, so we're going to run and get some the tire stuff for the side by side, run that up there, and I'll get some gloves, and we'll come back down here and take care of her real quick, and then we're going to run through everything. So this is the main reason why I do my checks throughout the day, because if I wouldn't have seen that, you know, that sauerkraut, it could set up an infection in there. So yeah, just we saved her. Hopefully so far it's saved her. So let's run down here and get that and let's get started. We'll say that was so disgusting. That was, I don't know if I've ever, maybe, but I mean, she had a bunch of buildup in her. So I'm going to go over here and get the air compressor, and then we'll head back up there. All right. We are going to go back up there. And then also today, I'm going to be taking this oxygen tank. I got to take it back over to John's property. He's going to take it tomorrow and get it filled. He's got it leased from a company up in Oklahoma City. So he's going to go up there and do that, and then we'll pick it up, and then hopefully get down here and start building some fence. So, which I knew if you owned the tank, or if you rented it somewhere, I knew there was a certain deal you had to do to keep it. So, all right, here we go. Get my air compressor here. So what we're gonna do is bring the Jackery out here. I don't have an extension cord, so this is the Jackery Home Power 3600. And like I said, and I've said it in many times before in other videos, this is good for your home, but do not think that it's just for your home and you can't use it anywhere else. You can take it on vacations, you can take it outside. I use it outside all the time, just like today. So, I mean, it's got wheels if you want to tote it somewhere. I mean, we're not actually going to fix the tire right now. I'm going to get my gloves and we're going to go back down there and make sure that chicken's okay. So, let me tell you, that smell was terrible. But like I said, there could be a couple things wrong with her. If I wouldn't have went in there, if that wouldn't have got my attention, there's no telling what could have happened. You know, the sauerkraut, I mean, I'm hoping that's what it is, a sauerkraut and not a compact, but that's what we're fixing to check out. And if it is, I'm gonna go ahead and cut their feathers anyways, because with these orpingtons, especially these big orpingtons, a lot of times when they go to the bathroom, it gets stuck and it hardens and they get compact. Oh no, yeah. She died. Well, literally I thought she was going to be fine. I'm going to have to do some research in the sire crawl. But I'm going to look back here at the back too, because it could be because they're compact. Yeah, I think she is compact. All right. As you see here, there's a knot here. I don't know, guys. That's just, I had my hopes up. I thought we actually saved her. Who knows? I mean, well, she's compact anyway. She's got a big compact, so I'm assuming the fluids couldn't come out that end, so it's coming out this end. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and trim some of these while we're here. So this ain't bad, but we're going to go ahead and let me get some bigger scissors. We'll go to town. I'll get some better scissors. I think Steph found these at a garage sale or something. But these bigger chickens, we're going to have to come in and actually cut the back. That just disappoints me. I thought, I mean, she would have. I think she would have died anyways, even if we would have got it out. You know, I do know it was well, they say it could be a sire crawl or, you know, could be compact. Well, the back of end, it was very, very compact. We're going to go ahead and go through everything and check on the animals and then get up there and fix that. Let's run through here and check on everything else. Man, I thought we was saving her. Let's check on these bad boys here. Captain Kayson likes this pen because they lay eggs. And there are several of them. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get those nesting boxes done so we can go ahead and put them in here. Any more? Yeah, looks like you're getting ready to lay some back there, ain't you? Watch it, Mama. I'm coming for your eggs. You got some eggs under there? Yeah, you got a few. All right. Kind of a fun video starting out up there, you know, having fun with Steph, and then lose one of your birds. It just ain't, I don't know. It don't matter what type of animal it is. Anytime you lose one, it just bothers you. I'm going to try to separate some of these today on the end pen. I was going to put her down there on the end pen by herself, but being that she's gone now, we'll do something else. All right. Beep, beep. These are all of our barnyard that are just running free here. What's wrong with her? Hey, hello? Hello? She ain't usually like that. Oh, you sleeping? You about gave me a heart attack. You about gave me a heart attack, girl. Now, most of all these are our barnyard. We leave them running out here. So these we kind of feed back here. Now there's some nice looking hens in here that I'm gonna probably eventually get separated. But my only issue is I don't know if they're 100% full blood. That's my only concern. All right, so looks like the goats and the hogs. Now the ponies did get out again. Somehow, I think when Katie went through the fence, she pulled the chain back, which another thing, we're just gonna have to change the way we lock the gate. I'm gonna have to take these eggs inside before they don't bust. All right, I'm gonna run these inside, then we're gonna work on her side by side. All right, back to our side by side here. We'll let that build up, but I'm gonna go over here and see if I can tell what is actually in this tire. Yeah, I'm letting the air out of her tires. She ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, I'm grounding her from it. I'm gonna teach her for trying to take off and without me. That's right, guys. Don't let them take off without you. I bet next time she won't take off without me, because I'm gonna flatten all of her tires. I was disappointed she didn't have me dinner, so I'm flattening her tires all out. Maybe tomorrow I'll have dinner. Now, for all the haters, I'm glad you made it part of this video. I love my wife dearly. We love having fun cutting up. So I know some of y'all is like, oh my gosh, he's so mean, he's so rude. No, if you're new to the channel, we just enjoy having fun, joking with one another. So we're letting this out because I'm going to put some of this green snot stuff in it. We go. How many does this say? One full of pump. This is approximately 1 ounce. Okay. So basically, say I need 24 of these. So that means I need 30. That don't count. That don't count. 1, 2, 3, 1 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 17, 18. We're going to go ahead and put our little valve stems back in here and tighten these little babies up. And you know, another thing I was thinking about, if I get this done, she ain't gonna know nothing about it, because we've had that thing probably about 2 weeks after we bought it. And she's been telling me, so if she don't know there's a flat, she won't know I didn't put it in there. I said, well, if you want it in there, you need to cook me some dinner. As a matter of fact, here she is. I'm the boss around here. I wear the pants. Hello. Oh, I'm just doing dishes and cleaning house, you know. Just trying to take care of the house, you know. Where y'all at? Okay. No, I'm good. I'll have dinner ready for you when you get here, okay? Anything else I can do for you? All right. Love you. Bye. See, I told y'all I wore the pants in this relationship. Did y'all see how I told her off? That's right. That's right. I'm not going to make y'all watch the rest of this here. I'm going to tighten these up and then we'll get it aired up. Hose up here, we may have to move it up a little bit to get it to seal off. All right, so we are going to hop in this side by side and we will see how far we can take this baby down the road. We'll get it in, well, take it down the road. I'm gonna drive it a little bit, make sure I get that stuff mixed up. That way it'll seal off and then we should be good. And then my wife will never know. Never. So y'all don't tell her, because she asked me, I'll tell her I had that green stuff in there the first time she told me. No, not really. I wouldn't lie to her. I'll tell you what though, here pretty soon, I do want to go down and probably start putting up some fence down there around the deer blind, just because that cow keeps coming back. We got to stop that cow. So my plan is probably put up a fence, and then once the cow comes in there, I'm gonna put a gate, and then we'll be in there, we can close it. And once we get it closed, we'll take the trailer over there, we'll put the cow in it, and we'll take it back over here to the neighbors and put it in. And I know there's so many people who's like, well, you need to call your neighbor and tell them this, and you know, that ain't right. And just like I tell everybody around here, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't mind them animals coming over here because my animals go over there. That's just not what neighbors do. Neighbors help one another. Yeah, I went through and I'll fix that fence to keep them over here. When deer season's out, hey, they're more, I mean, they can roam all they want. Just right now, we're trying to get us some deer to come in. So I'm gonna try to get the ponies in too. I might go ahead, I do think that all of the ponies are bred, so we may wait to put Romeo back in with them. I think we got it mixed up enough, and we're gonna let it run for a little while, or let it set for a little while, and we'll come back and check the air pressure, and from there we will, I don't know, hopefully it don't leak. But like I say, as y'all know, Kayson got that really nice deer here a few videos back, and I shot some video footage I didn't get in the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and let that play, and y'all stay tuned. What I found was true. Everything I thought it was it. And there is picture proof. So don't click away. I'm going to roll into that, and we're going to go change some cameras and show you some stuff. So stay tuned. I just got finished up with all the chores and the little knickknacks. I'm working on my hen gear nesting boxes. I'm getting ready to put them in the back there. But a lot of the stuff, the animals and stuff, you know, we showed it in a couple of videos not too long ago. Well, there may be some animal stuff in here, but as y'all know, Kayson got him a big deer, and I'm on the hunt now. I've got to find me a spot to find a place to put another tree stand. I just don't think we're going to get the big deer to come out right where they're at. We may have to hunt up along the creek line and stuff. And here's the deal, guys. I don't know what's all going to be in this video. You're just going to have to stay tuned to see what happens. That's just what happens. You film your everyday life. So I know first I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go pick up a couple cameras that's down here at the bottom, and we're going to move them around. Like I say, we got one camera sitting down here. There's no need to have three. We're trying to figure out where the big boys are coming in at. I wonder if that's flying over there and doing that. I don't know. But we're taking it down. Might put it out there on that side, the one that's over there, because with these, you get a pretty good distance. This thing here just keeps taking pictures after pictures. Pull that out, and I think what I'm going to do is we got that camera there, and I think we got some pretty good footage from it yesterday. So what I'm doing now is trying to get a live aim here so I can see what we're pointing at. Because yesterday or the other day I actually aimed them up just eye level. So as you see there, you can actually see what we're looking at. And it's got a lot of the ground, so I'm going to go ahead and raise this up. We're going to try that for now. Man, it was kind of a crazy deal. Like, the deer haven't been coming in, and we thought it was because of all the noise, because everybody was doing target practice and stuff around here. But then I got to thinking, it very well could have been the time change, because the time change before, they was coming out during daytime, and now it's nighttime. Well, the time changes, but it don't change with the deer. So I think we're going to take a walk down here in these woods and see if we can find a place to set up down here. Come through here yesterday, I believe it was, trying to find a good spot that I could put a tree stand. Because obviously I know we're going to have to go hunt them now. That's just the way it is. We're going to have to go hunt them. Our property is not completely filled up with deer like John and Charlene's. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, I want to get I want to get a big one. You know, Kayson got a big one, and you know, Dad's got to try to catch up with him. You know, that's just the way it is. But you know, I want to try to get it here on my property. I've got friends that has, you know, tons of land. Even I could probably ask Charlene and them, and they'd go hunt, or I could go ask Daniel. They'd probably let me go hunt, but I want it off our property. Well, I got to looking here. There's a big tree that I thought about setting up in right there. And the reason why, this is what I found this morning, or yesterday morning when I was down here. That right there looks really, really fresh. So maybe this might be a scrape as well. And if so, we might accidentally get a big one. Now I will say that this trail, there's a trail like all the way through here. You can kind of see it. And I've been walking the creeks the last couple days, and I've noticed that there's a little trail right up above the creek, or a little trail. You'll have a big open field out there, but there'll be a little trail in the tree line, and I think that's what the big deer are taking. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this camera back up here and see that if we can get a bunch of these cameras out. This should tell us what's going on. We'll let them sit out for a week or so, and then, like I said, that should tell us what's going on. And we may end up having to get a couple tree stands. I don't know, we'll see. And like I say, I don't see no scrapes or anything up, yeah, scrapes. But that right there's pretty good. And I'm assuming he come up this way. Well, maybe not. Maybe he come up this way. Because honestly, if there was a scrape here, it'd be perfect. I wish I knew how to mock up a scrape. And this tree might be something perfect to go get something like that and hang right here. Maybe the bucks will come through here. Now, one thing is, I mean, even if I put my tree stand there, or if I put it up here, that's going to be a pretty short shot. But I want to be able to still see down here in the creek if I was to see something. So maybe if I was to put it right here, that's where I'll put it, right there. Yeah. I went on down here and I didn't see anything else, but this right here, I was just shocked. In which this little trail, now I didn't follow this little trail all the way out. You got some acorns and stuff through here. There's not really no trails on this way, unfortunately. Well, we'll see now. Only time will tell. Time will tell. I just don't see him putting anything back there. There's too many houses back up in there. For some reason, I think this might be a scrape. And the only reason why I say that, and I think I've said this in another video, there used to be one right here. Yeah, there used to be one right here. Actually, I think it was there like 2 years in a row. I really do. I think that's a scrape. I think I'm gonna back up and put a camera there. Well, hopefully that's it. I think that's all of them I'm going to set out for today. This will tell us what we need to know and kind of figure out what we're going to do from here. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Like I said, I thought it was neat. That footage was shot a little ways back, but I wanted to save it to get some footage of deer coming in. And every one of those places, they was what I thought. And it was neat seeing that the deer that was doing what I thought. So that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching. If y'all have ever had an issue with your chickens with what we just had there, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment box as well. I wish we could have saved her. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy we found her right before, but I'm going to go ahead and get some scissors and stuff too so I can fix the rest. But thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.